Hi Gemini, welcome to your new moon solar eclipse in Libra reading for October 14th, 2023. New moons bring in new cycles, and it looks like you are committing to something here. Whether that's a contract, a marriage, something is being committed. Now you have the number 3 here, so 3 is a creative number, and it's an event. So let's see what that is. That's the direction that this reading is going in. Let's see what your focus will be for the next 2 weeks. However, it is a solar eclipse, so it can be 2 weeks to 6 months to a year that this energy is prevailing. You have the Emperor card. Wow. That is father, structure, law, stability, protection. It's for me very much people who are in authority or believe they are. It is structure, it's foundation. So you may be committing to a new structure, a new law, some sort of new foundation. This can be you're becoming a father or a parent. Maybe you're taking on a position of authority, signing the contracts for work or starting your own business, that kind of thing. The possibilities are endless, but it looks really positive. The one thing I do want to say with the Emperor card is that the Emperor can rule with an iron fist, or they can make rules that are good for everyone involved. And I wish our leaders would figure that out. So maybe they need to listen to this reading. Anyway, let's see what is happening in your personal world, Gemini. Okay, there's choice. New moons start new cycles. So you're in a position of making some choice here. What are we going to do? Now, usually this is something between mundane and something loftier. It can be relationships, but it can be a commitment of any kind. It is a choice. But it's not a small choice. It's a pretty big choice. It's a major arcana card, right? It could have come up as the Two of Swords or the Two of Pentacles. Any of the twos, right, are asking for some sort of duality, this or that. But it isn't. It's the Lovers. And it's kind of searching your soul for something that is less mundane, something that's more important. But it's your choice. All right, so this can be in the realm of work or health. This is my healthy body, healthy wallet card. This is work that you like to do, though. It is something that you're very good at. It's honing your skills, but I think for me, it really means that you've honed your skills and now you can just sort of knock it out. You may be doing some extra hours, some longer days, that kind of thing. But it's work you like to do, so you do. Usually don't mind, or you can just whack it out. You're just so good at what you do that you just, you're a machine, that kind of energy. And you should be compensated for it. But there can be a choice where work is concerned or finances, right? You might be wanting to... you might be signing a contract here with business or that sort of thing, or working towards that. Maybe negotiations because of the Lovers card, because of the choices that need to be made here. Okay, you're behaving like the devil, though. So this is a situation that's coming in, that's beginning with this new cycle, but you're being the devil. So the devil is showing us the things that are not good for us. So this can be codependent relationships, but it can be also codependency on, let's say, like things that aren't good for us. Anything. That could be anything. That could be food. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. It can be too much television, too much food. It doesn't really matter. It's something that you feel that you can't let go of that's really not good for you. But if you're behaving like the devil, then you could be the antagonist here in this situation. Let's see why. Okay. This is my Sagittarius card. Their motto is, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. So this is my warning with the Emperor card, right? You don't want to hear anybody else's opinion. Doesn't matter to you. I'm not saying that this is a scenario, right? This is just a scenario. Maybe you do want to hear people's opinions. But even if you do, it still kind of comes up against your own. And yeah. Yeah, again, it feels like you're the antagonist. The problem with the Page of Wands energy is that they believe so firmly in their philosophy that they don't leave room or space for anyone else's. That's the difficulty with the Page of Wands. Not only that, when their energy isn't used for something creative, and I don't mean art or whatever, but creating something, right? Busy. They're a creative energy. It's fire, it's passion. Then it can turn towards anger. And yeah, that's probably not the direction you want to go. But if this isn't you, if you're not behaving this way, then it's possible that things just aren't going in the direction that you want them to. The devil is the energy of things that break and snag and fall apart, or, everything just seems to go against what it is that you're trying to get done here. That's also a possibility for some. But with that Emperor card, it really gives me the feeling that you can be non-cooperative at this time. Saying that nicely. So how does the outcome? Well, you have the Hanged Man here. The idea here then is to see another point of view, which the Page of Wands finds very difficult to do. And maybe that in is the devil, therein is the devil, right? Maybe that's the part that's difficult. Things may not be in your hands, at least the outcome of the situation, and this can leave you feeling frustrated. But the idea here is that maybe there's a waiting period, and in the interim, while you're waiting for things to finish up or to get going, because this is a new cycle, right? The Hanged Man is offering you the opportunity to see different points of view, which obviously needs to happen here. This can also be temptation, because we've got the Lovers, right? And maybe you're tempted by another work offer. Maybe you're tempted by a new person that comes into your space, your environment. If you're a male, because I feel like this can also be very sexual, do be careful, because if you don't want to become a father, be careful. But the Hanged Man are things that are not in your control. And the devil wants to control. 100% he wants to control. Okay, you have the King of Cups here. That is, this is Sagittarius, this is Cancer for me. This is Capricorn, and this is Gemini. The Hanged Man is associated with the element of water. So that goes quite nicely with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the calm in the storm. He can be stoic. He can be round in features. They usually really like history. They appear stoic, I want to say, but there's a lot of emotion going on internally. Their task in this life is to become master of their emotions, or maybe they are already master of emotions, which brings on that stoic energy. But I tell you now, a Cancer is very emotional. They just try to balance it. That's their task. So, if you're coming from being the Page of Wands, which is a expansive, fiery energy, it is this time with the Hanged Man, right, where things are not happening or you're waiting, that can help you find your equilibrium. Not only that, the King of Cups is a highly creative energy. And that's kind of the direction the Page of Wands needs to go, to temper or to release what the devil, what they're holding on to with the Devil card. Now, this can also be a choice between a Page of Wands and a King of Cups. That Page of Wands is very attractive, trust me. They are charming and they have a great sense of humor. And funny enough, they're like a great band member. So who doesn't like, a musician? The King of Cups is more subdued, they're quiet, but very intelligent, highly intelligent people, and emotionally intelligent and caring. And it's two very different energies, fire and water, right? So again, this can be an internal thing that you're dealing with. Let's go further. Let's get some more clarification here so we know where we're going with this. Temperance, indeed. So this is also Sagittarius, temperance. Moderation is the key here. Everything in moderation. And, the devil isn't moderate. And maybe that's where your choice comes in, right? So maybe you're working too hard. Maybe you need to find some moderation, or balance out your work and your play life for some of you. Maybe it's a health issue, because again, this is health card, right? And so we need to release some of the dependencies that we are dealing with at the moment in order to bring things back into balance. Temperance. Patience is another big thing with the temperance card, so that comes into play. But we are refining something, where the temperance card is revealing a sort of refinement. So again, honing your skills, right? Refining how you work, the choices that you make. It can even be the substances that you use, right? Because this is turning lead into gold. And so maybe you're making a choice between working between wood and metal, that kind of energy, you know what I mean? Or which business do I commit to, right? Because we're making commitments here. These feel like kind of big choices here with the Emperor card as well. But moderation and refinement, really important here. Refining an idea, refining a creative project, refining our work, honing our skills, that kind of energy. Four of Cups, okay. Well, that helps a little bit. Something may be offered to you that you are dissatisfied with, maybe bored with. Could be a relationship. Could even be sexually. But the Four of Cups is, this is another cup, right? These are the ones that you are dissatisfied with, and you're being offered another cup and asked to fill it with what it is that you want, what will make you happy. It is the moon in Cancer, so there's a moodiness to this energy, and that makes perfect sense with the devil. And so I think tempers can flare. I think your temper can flare because of this boredom or this dissatisfaction. You're probably not using your creative talents in the way that you want to, because like I said, when the Page of Wands isn't using that passion, that fire for something creative, building something, right? The Emperor, the devil can spring up for sure. Turns to anger. And you can turn that on yourself or somebody else. It doesn't matter. It's negative either way. But you are being given the opportunity to change that. Yeah. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. So if things weren't going the way you want them to, the Hanged Man is giving you, is telling you that there may be some time necessary, but something really wonderful comes along with that Ace of Pentacles. It's a new path to go down. It's financial, so that's work or physical health, right? The Pentacles. As you can see, this is the new path that you can go down, and there's mountains in the background, and the mountains are always talking about the challenges that that lie ahead. But nothing ventured, nothing gained with the Ace of Pentacles, because you can stay in your nice little garden here, but you won't go any further. This is what you get. You don't get any more. And that's your sort of dissatisfaction that you're feeling right now. And so you're being offered, again, something new. And it doesn't really matter. I think even if you stayed in your safe space, in your safe garden, you're going to come up with challenges and rewards, right? That's what this Devil card is talking about. So it doesn't matter if you stay in the garden or you venture out. Challenge and reward comes along with every decision that we make. This is my spring timing card, because it's the time when you plant seeds, and this is a seed. And the Ace of Pentacles holds all the information for that seed to become, you know, the flower, the tree, the apple, whatever. Okay? Nice. All's well that ends well. So, what does Spirit want you to know? It can also be that what you're working on finds the right people, right? Because maybe you're the one who's offering these people something that you've been working on, and you find a taker in that King of Cups. What does Spirit want you to know? Nice, you have the Queen of Wands. I like that. Courage, okay? When it's positively aspected, it's courage and fierce energy and a take charge kind of energy. When it's a negative, it's yielding, it's jealousy, it's overbearing, right? But it can also be independence. I like the Queen of Wands when she's balanced, because it is perfect manifestation energy. She has that, because it's associated with Leo. She has that good solar male outgoing energy, but because she is female, she has the receptive energy to receive, right? This is kind of like the same thing. We're working very hard here, being very productive, being patient with our creativity. It may feel like sometimes it's going nowhere, but all of a sudden, in our waiting, we find the right people at the right time, right? Working hard, doing the work, being productive, and then waiting for that germination of the seed. Okay. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for listening. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading, and I'm grateful for your time. Take good care.